Hello there and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. I don't remember what we were doing last time because it's been so long for me, but I presume we were heading towards the big old motorcycle race, and I think we met Pompey, didn't we? We met Pompey and his like shady lieutenant guy and stuff like that. Um, I've made a decision as well with regards to how I'm going to upload content for this game from going forwards. Maybe you will have already seen it. Um, I might even actually do a little cutaway in an earlier episode to talk about that. Oh, I'll say it again now, anyways. I'm basically not going to do any of the blue side quests on camera anymore. I'm also not going to do any of the event quests on camera unless I happen to have a free afternoon when one happens to be going, of course, and like I want to film some Zenless for whatever reason. We're going to be sticking to doing only the main story and the agent stories. This basically will save me a lot of time. It will mean that Zenless isn't my entire life, and it will mean that I have a little bit less editing to do. And it means that I can maybe do some other games as well, so that'd be nice. But yeah, I'll probably have put this message in an earlier episode as well, but just in case I decide not to, there's the message. So yeah, you'll be seeing less side quests from here on out, basically. Let's have a look. Everything is set for the Tour de Inferno, wise, and Caesar is looking sharp too. Oh yeah, we went on a trip with Caesar to frigging Luminous Square. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay, cool. The competition's just around the corner, so if there's any last-minute prep needed, let's get it done ASAP. I'm all set. Let's do this. You're about to enter immersive storytelling. That's what I like to hear. All right, let's rest up for the Tour de Inferno. Finally, the day of the Tour de Inferno arrives. Caesar and the crew are already on the move for the kickoff. Wise, let's link up with the HDD and get EOS started. Excellent. Oh, nice! It's like a proper story thing. The race from which a hero was born, and it's a Caesar Lucy thing. We're not going to put my Piper in because Piper is way too powerful. She will decimate all of the story content, and I'm not interested in like skipping mechanics and things like that. Old Oilfield District, Tour de Inferno starting point. Oh, she's cool. Okay. Love her character design.
30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning a hero. And in just a few minutes, new heroes will recreate the legendary Tour de Inferno.
I didn't expect so many people. I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
Okay.
Thing flying around.
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Tour de Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast away inside and outside the hollow. Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's faction.
Okay.
We got the Vanquishers, Pompey, Lucius, and Mars.
They're a very cool faction. I do like them.
We have the Sons of Paladon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter.
Sweet.
The rules are simple. Charge into the hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spot Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals.
Sweet.
Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord.
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. The showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best and try not to bore me.
All right, folks, take your positions. The Tour de Inferno is officially
Sweet.
The vanquishers and Sun's Caragon are neck and neck as they pass the fort. Can we expect an epic showdown in the hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come!
Okay. Do we finally get to do some racing? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, yep, we can move. That's a good start. You can consume fuel and accelerate. Cool, 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 cool. And you can dodge as well. Awesome. Okay. So it's square and X, I guess.
We're in the hollow.
Oh, nice, okay.
Follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
It's kind of on rails.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Do I dodge? Yes.
Piece of cake.
Oh, God.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above
Rush
the road
past
ahead.
them.
Oh, that actually hit me.
You okay?
Not at all. My hair is full of sand.
That's what you
Whoa,
get for
it's
being
really
so
on rails.
slow.
It feels really like, it drags me around. Oh, that was an obstacle?
Ether concentration levels are up
Oh,
too.
God.
Everybody be careful.
Don't really know what I'm, am I
There's a
just
huge
like...
building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible.
Okay. That doesn't even look like you can dodge
That was
it.
close.
Watch where you're going.
Whoa. What in the... it doesn't really control. It's very strange. Like, you can move, but not...
Warning.
Oh, what?
Fire detected on the road ahead.
Oh, I couldn't have even done that then. Huh?
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
That was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay?
How do you evade half this stuff?
Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound?
I'm not really controlling it
The
anymore.
ground's shaking. Everyone,
Okay, that wasn't as good as I was hoping. I was really hoping for like a proper little race, but it felt very like auto, like racy. I didn't feel like I was controlling anything. Some moments later,
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Are you okay? Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your Bang Boo alright?
I'm fine. How's everyone
I'm
else?
fine. What about the others?
I don't know. Lucy and Lighter are missing. It's just you and me. When the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up, we were here.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route, recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
A significant release of energy. You mean an explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait a minute. Isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
What did you say, Wise? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
Since we found this stuff, it wasn't an accident. We were sabotaged.
What? Who did this? Couldn't be the Vanquishers, could it? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he stoop so low?
Well, it's obviously
Caesar,
not him.
although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, Second Assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. What are you calling me for? Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Why, something's wrong. Barry says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour de Inferno.
Okay.
Yeah, their actions suggest they aren't worried about getting exposed later. And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Wise's guess makes sense.
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or...
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
Okay.
Got it. Phaethon will respect and follow your decision.
Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Wise, Caesar, you two should get going. You've got to regroup with Lighter and Lucy.
Okay. A couple of minutes later, you and Caesar managed to return to the surface. Alrighty.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
There's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry! Not even close!
I really do like Caesar. I love her playstyle. I'm not very good at it, but I do love it. I forget if there's stuff to collect. Oh, okay, there is. I like the music as well. Pretty cool. Okay. You can't escape from me.
I have arrived!
Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys alright?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike!
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news! Proxy, take us there now!
Okay. I'm really hoping for a cool cutscene at the end of this. One of those. Oh, we've got Lucy now as well. That's so cool, just the combo attack.
I'll bring home the win.
Not really worth wasting a special, I don't think. Well, this one might be, actually.
There's more to battle. There's glory.
Nice.
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
I'm still not 100% sure what the purpose of that move is. Like, it seems to maybe group enemies a little bit, but I don't really get, like, its damage doesn't seem to be, like, crazy or anything. So I'm not really too sure what the purpose is, other than maybe grouping small enemies.
Biosignals detected
But,
nearby.
I don't know.
Let's
Well,
go
there's
take
a
a
bike.
look.
Oh, it's this guy again. Soon after, Caesar and the others quietly approach the figure.
It's Morse. That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain, just where the explosion happened.
At that moment, Morse communicator sounds.
Mors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they can't take it.
Boss? You okay?
Mors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour de Inferno, but now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Mors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Okay.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Something seems
Is
off.
it just me, or does something feel off about Mors? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Roxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Morse was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Oh,
Mors, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen!
wow. I really like this guy. I want him to be playable.
Brave, fear nothing.
This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
He's not just trying, he's succeeding.
Morse, you
Okay.
coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morse must have had something to do with the explosion back there.
See, it doesn't really even work well as a grouping
Bad
tool.
feeling about this?
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the Infernos in front of us.
I'm gonna save my special. I think we're gonna head into something a bit more dangerous. I don't know what, but... Cinderglow Lake, Tour de Inferno finish line.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
Okay.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years.
Okay, so they won.
What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompeii. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control!
What is it? Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Okay. I see how it's gonna go. We'll be facing corrupted Pompeii, probably.
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign. Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The Fisher took them to a place not too far away. Come with me.
So who didn't see that coming? Because I feel like that was pretty obvious.
Ferry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Oh my god. Maybe I should have brought Piper with me. This is a little bit slow. Gotta be honest, even my Caesar would be stronger than this. And my Caesar isn't even that built. God, my timing is so off today as well. Which is weird, because I was playing off camera a second ago, and honestly, wasn't struggling that much. But for whatever reason, right now, having a bad time. Okay. Thank goodness, my old body's still good to go. Lucy, Lighter, how are your rides holding up? The wheels are a bit wonky, but they're hanging in there. Mine's good too. Alright, let's roll out, Autobots. Some moments later.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now. We can deal with the rest
There's
later.
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh man!
Oh, damn. Oh, he's a bike. Oh, wait. Okay, he's going to be an ethereal on a bike. Oh, no, he is part bike, I guess. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so sick. What the hell?
Hey! Old man!
It's useless. He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one conspiring with an ether corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What?
Nice.
Not even close! Just watch!
Okay. It's going alright.
Not one step further! Continue.
I was dodged too early almost.
Not even close!
This is cool. That was cool. Okay.
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man!
Whoa.
This keeps up.
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
Are you guys okay?
Oh god.
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Come on. Fire Brock, please. Nice. Yeah, that's right. Parried.
Not even close.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Now we're talking. I won't budge. Even one step. Not even close.
Very cool. Love this design.
Not bad.
Actually, wait, let's do an overhead.
Not even close.
Oh. Ended with a parry.
Come on, just a bit more.
Oh, damn. Oh, no.
I'm here. I'm fine.
Pompeii had a bad time.
We finally did it.
But Cinder Lake, in a few minutes it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't be...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid. Caesar, you...
What? No way. That can't be.
Wait.
Yeah,
There's an
okay.
abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Yo, we meet again.
Oh, that was cool. All these spatial fissures opening at just the right moment seem a little too coincidental for my liking. But that was still really cool. That was a cool, like, little story bits, I guess. Like, I liked the music as well. Animation, top notch, as always. 3 days later.
Wise, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you, you shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened in the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under control.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. I haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city. Combined with Eos's recordings that day, the old oilfield bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as he rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
That's what I'm saying. There's definitely something weird going on here because we've had like this thing occur multiple times now where fissures seem to just like pop open at just the right moment. Like there was the bit with the police unit where they dive off of the crane. Like there's fissure units, fissure things like opening and closing and stuff. The bit where frigging Jane drops that guy off the top of the building and is just like, oh, hopefully he'll land in a fissure, and he just does. Like, I don't know.
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
What the hell?
That was pretty wild. Lighter and I were at a loss for words.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, I really worried you all. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
It's a sunflint. Cool. Okay, we know what they are.
A sunflint!
Yeah, all of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
That was cool. Everyone's feeling bummed out about you leaving, Proxy. Why not go and say goodbye? Big Daddy heard about what happened with the Tour de Inferno and off and over to help me hold down the fort. He's eager to meet you. Got anything else on your mind, Proxy? Yeah, we'll ask about everything if we can. Big Daddy said we'll be in for a rough patch. While the oil's flowing smooth, the Vanquishers might go a bit wild with Old Man Pompeii gone. We've got to stay sharp. Plus, I know I'm not exactly cut out to be the Overlord. We're all in this together. Yeah, thanks. Old Man Pompeii has sealed the deal with the other districts. I won't let his efforts go to waste. Perlman. Well, he's been improving these days, but he's not fully conscious yet or able to chat. But don't worry, I'll give you the heads up once he's ready to talk. Thank you. No worries. Nothing else? Let's stay in touch, Proxy. We'll be missing you. Huh. I guess, are we heading back? Oh, should we talk to everyone? I don't... What the... Oh, you're Big Daddy. Okay. I mean... Let's talk to you. Hello, sir. Hey, skip the formalities, kid. Just an old biker here. Glad to have some young blood around. I never saw this coming before the Tour de Inferno. I thought Caesar needed more life lessons before she'd really understand, but kids grow up fast, huh? I'll be happy if you're willing to chat with this old man, my young friend. You used to lead the Sons of Kaladin? That's right, I'm retired now, just handling some business stuff. But at the moment, those kids could use a hand. It's not because they're lacking strength or smarts, but because they've got to deal with some real dim bulbs. To make things easier, I'll step in to clear the air a bit. You don't look like a typical outer ringer. Don't go tagging stereotypes on outer ringers, my friend. We're a mixed bag from all walks of life. But you're right about one thing, though. I'm not a native of the Outer Ring. I'm from Eridu. However, I've accepted the Outer Ring as my home since Hollow Zero swallowed Eridu. Excuse me. No worries, my young friend. I'm sure you've got your own stuff to handle. Huh. Okay. He's cool. Anything Piper's got to say? You headed back to the city, Proxy? Thanks for all your work these days. Happy to help. You youngsters are always buzzing with energy. I hope we'll work together again. Where you been lately? Oh, that's sweet. You've been keeping little old me in mind? I've been on the road, delivering messages and all. With the incident during the Tour de Inferno and Pompeii gone, I needed to clear the air before anyone starts spreading rumours. But Lucy ain't nearly as caring as you. She made me visit all the settlements and towns within a week. I'm exhausted. But you've only been away for 3 days, right? Yeah, don't worry. I've handled it already. Little old me ain't the same clumsy girl from back in the day. I just wanted to come back in time to say goodbye in person. Well, thank you for travelling all the way back. We're friends, right? We bikers got a bit of proper farewell. What do you plan on doing next? Well, I'll be tied up for a bit. Caesar's all about honouring Pompeii and opening new routes ASAP. Looks like little old me will be hitting the road again. Retirement will have to wait, I suppose. But hey, when the young guns need me, I'll be there. That's the spirit, Senior Piper. Stop teasing me. You'll make this little old trucker blush. Nice. It's about time I get going. Yep, see ya. Oh yeah, Bernice. Almost forgot about her. She didn't play as big of a role as I thought she was going to. I'm wondering if maybe she has an agent story. I'm not 100% on that. She probably does, right? Because she's an S rank. Headed back to New Eridu already, Proxy? Safe travels. Where are you headed next? Back to our camp at the freight station. You were curious about our camp, Proxy, so why not tag along? I'd love to join, but... Oh, I almost forgot. Stay here too long and your bang boo at home will worry. What's more, your heart's with New Eridu, Proxy, just as we're with the Outer Ring. Swing by our video store next time. Sure, let's hit a drink shop together. When I went with Caesar last time, they were putting food in the drinks. Oh, we'll be throwing a party to celebrate the Sons of Kaladin taking the throne. Don't forget to swing by. I'll definitely be there. Really? Then I'll go tell Caesar. You gotta come, okay? Nice. Catch you later, bunnies. Catch you later, Proxy. I figure this will be the last time we'll speak to them for a while, so we might as well sort of do a proper little wrap-up with them all. Lighter, you going, Proxy? Safe journey back. Say hello to my dear predecessor and brother for me if you get the chance. Tell him I'm free for a duel anytime. What are you planning to do next, Lighter? Well, the Motor League may recognize the boss as Overlord on the surface, but there's going to be some who aren't willing to accept it. If they decide to kick up a fuss, I'll be there to teach them how to keep their traps shut. But, of course, don't tell the boss about that. The responsibilities of being Overlord is already making her lose enough sleep as it is. Didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. Heh, I'm getting paid, so of course I've got to take a load off my boss's shoulders for her. Plus, recently I've been thinking, it wouldn't be too bad to just stay with the Sons of Kaladin as a biker. Boss is truly a leader worth following. Nothing like how I was back then. Back then? Heh, it's nothing. So that person you want to duel is Billy? Yeah, I heard you two often head into hollows together. You probably already noticed, but his combat skills aren't something just anyone can master. You could say he's practically born for battle. Billy? Really? Yeah, looks like my bro's been doing a good job of hiding his edge. Perhaps to him, he's already got the life of his dreams. Interesting. Well, I'm off. See you around. Very interesting. I'm really glad I talked to him. You headed back, Proxy? We aced the tour to Inferno all thanks to you. Seriously, how much do I need to pay to recruit you into the Sons of Kaladin? Heh, no more jokes. Safe travels. You aren't going to go back to take a look, Lucy? Back to New Eridu, or back to my home? I'll go to New Eridu when the opportunity arises. After all, I'm the one handling business for the Sons of Kaladin in the city. Plus, I need to pick up some clothes and makeup. As for my home, my dad still hasn't given up looking for me. He's reported me missing to PubSec and plastered wanted posters everywhere. Since he's so into this whole Find Me game, playing along with him could be fun, don't you think? How are you doing with Caesar? What? Did she complain to you? Still mad about that slap? Caesar isn't angry. I couldn't care less what that boar thinks. But for now, Sons of Kaladin will put personal grudges aside. Caesar needs to solidify her position as the new overlord. Big Daddy and I will bring her around. She'll adjust to her new role quickly. Lighter knows what to do if things get messy. We've got everything covered. Nice. I'm leaving. Thanks. See ya. Awesome. Okay, that was a nice little wrap up. And yeah, again, I'm so glad we talked to Lighter. The fact that maybe Billy has a sort of a dark side. And he's just sort of he's slipping into a sort of a leisurely life now and trying to let it all go, I guess. Should we head outwise? Yep. Caesar mentioned they'd take us near New Eridu, so we just need to focus on driving. Nice. The car window seems like an endless scroll painting, and with the car's movement and bumps, the desolation of the outer ring slowly turns into the colors of New Eridu.
The sound of Caesar's motorcycle has completely faded. It looks like we're about to leave the outer ring.
As expected of the new Overlord. So reliable. It's really cool that they escorted us all the way to the edge of the outer ring. They even took a bunch of shortcuts that the GPS didn't know.
Thinking about how Cinder Lake was almost extinguished, and now we're laughing and driving home, it feels like a dream.
What's wrong, Belle? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But watching Caesar fall, that feeling of helplessness, I never want to go through that again. Just like that time.
Belle.
Wise. No wonder we're family. You must be thinking the same thing I am, right, Wise? This is the edge of the city. Eos and Fairy are here too. It's time.
Silently turning the steering wheel, the random place service vehicle turns onto a road away from the main avenue.
Master, you have deviated from your course, recalculating a new route home.
Don't worry, Fairy. We are going the right way. The road we're taking now is the real way home.
The car follows the city's edge, heading into quieter and quieter areas. The road signs show fewer route options as they go, eventually leaving only one destination.
We're here.
Oh, the chasm.
Let's go
Sorry.
up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Oh, I see.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the fall of the Old Capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the Old Capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shiryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
The wind carries away her unfinished words. Belle picks up Eos, approaches the protective fence. When the Bangaroo stretches out a small hand and ties a red scarf to the metal net, the colourful cloth dances in the wind.
Master, Second Assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the Old Capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information. Resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the Old Capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and Eos are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the Old Capital fell. Fairy, didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the Old Capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent, because...
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bangbo. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us. What do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
Miyabi goes straight to the monument by the protective fence and softly touches one of the names inscribed on its surface.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
You don't want to find peace?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended.
Whoa. She looks over with a piercing gaze as if something quietly burns within the depths of her crimson pupils.
I'll catch them all. None will escape me.
Double O. That night. Okay. There we go. With the dust settled, all we gotta do now is wait for Perlman to wake up. If our suspicions are correct, the mastermind behind Perlman wants the sacrifice hidden in the monument. The activity from the sacrifice can cause disruptions to the smart crystalline lens. Could the sacrifice have something to do with the Helios Academy? And how do the mastermind, the monster, and the fall of the old capital tie together? We're inching closer to the truth. Yeah, our enemy went after PubSec officers and even hijacked the court airship. They're not foes we can handle alone. Luckily, we've got some solid allies. Absolutely. The Cunning Hares, Bellabog, Victoria Housekeeping, Sons of Caledon, maybe even Zuyan and Xinyi. With them on our side, we're not doing this solo anymore. Second Assistant, you forgot to mention the most reliable and powerful AI companion in all of New Eridu. How could we forget about you, Fairy? Thanks for your trust, Master. I'm here to help as always. Oh man, that was a bit cheesy, you two. It's late now, and I've got the store to run tomorrow. Let's head to bed. Good night, Belle. Nice. So that's chapter completed. I guess, are we on, go back and get some rest. Should we quickly see if... I don't know whether or not this will have anything. I've only got like 3 minutes left, but I'm kind of hoping. As soon as you see the bed, all the exhaustion hits you like a truck. Time to sleep. You settle in and close your eyes. Before today, you hardly ever talked about what happened back then. Not even between you and your sibling. The memories are fresh, like... Teacher, we have already... It's morning already. You might have dreamed, but it's all a blur now. A new day ahead after a good rest. Nice. Okay. The next thing is talk to Belle. We're going to run out of time, I think. So unless it, like, forces us... I think we're good. So as I say, we're going to run out of time. So we're going to chill, I think, here. So as I say, I'm going to be doing event quests and side quests off camera. I'm going to leave all of the red main quests, and I'm going to leave all of the agent stories to do on camera, because they're the ones that have sort of big cutscenes and stuff like that. If anything interesting happens, I'll obviously tell you guys about it. Maybe I'll be able to record some of it. I don't really know. But yeah, just to sort of keep things a bit more trimmed down from now on. We'll just be doing the main stuff on camera. Speaking of main stuff, that was a fantastic end to the story. I really enjoyed that. Both the Caesar Pompeii stuff, Caesar jumping into the lake, and the stuff with Bell and Wise at the end. I'm highly intrigued to know where it's sort of going to end up. I'm sure that their teacher probably deliberately did destroy the capital, but there was probably a good reason for it. And I feel like they've already maybe touched upon the reason. Maybe it was her way of stopping the corruption from spreading or something. But yeah, I'm running out of time, so I can't really speculate anymore. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Farewell.